In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create this fun double fold card using the new Deco framelits. And I've created it so that it just tucks under these flowers. So first of all, to create the double fold, I've started with a piece of smoky slate, and it's just 7 inches long by 4 wide. I folded it in half, and then I've used the new Deco labels. I used the largest one, and here's a little tip on some of the framelits. I just have a piece of chipboard that comes in a lot of Stampin' Up's packaging, and I just ran a piece of magnetic tape that they had at the store across it so that my framelits are just magnetized and they're easy to take on and off. So a little tip there. So I've used the largest one, and I placed the fold inside the framelit so it doesn't cut my fold. And I've placed it right at this point right here and ran it through the Big Shot, and that's how I get the double part of this card. So then it's going to just fold and tuck right in here, and then we get our double fold card. So to start, I've taken some pistachio pudding cardstock and the En Francois stamp set and inked that up with pistachio pudding as well. And then I'm just going to use that to add some texture to the back of my card and just add some even pressure. Stand up if you need to place more pressure on there. Okay, and then I'm going to put that aside. And then I'm going to have my piece again, and I have 2 pieces of white cardstock that I'm going to use, one for the front and then one for the inside. So the inside one, I've cut it shorter than the outside one. So on the front, I'm going to stamp A Million and One Thanks from the Million and One stamp set. That's new in our catalog. Just really stamp that on there. And then I'm going to adhere that to the front of the card with the fold facing to the right. And if there's any excess, I'm going to just go ahead and trim that away because there might be some excess. But it's better to have more and just trim it away. Careful not to cut your fold. Alright, and then on the inside we'll place this one where we can write a message. Now to put the card together, I'm just going to tuck this in wherever I'd like it. You could have it towards the top or the middle or the bottom, wherever you choose. So I'm going to put it kind of in the middle towards the bottom a little bit because I'd like a lot of room for my flowers. And now that that's securely placed on the front part of the card, I'm going to put some adhesive on the back part of this and just fold the card closed. And then I have it perfectly placed. And then I'm going to use some flowers from the new Flower Shop stamp set. And I love this because it coordinates, it has a coordinating pansy punch. And so there's a little bit of a trick to this punch that you might have noticed when you use it. So on each of my flowers, I notice there's definitely a bottom flower that you want to coordinate and line up with the bottom petal of the punch. And so I figured out which petal it is by punching out some flowers and then placing them over top of the stamp to see how they line up, and then placing just a little black ink mark at the bottom of the petal so I could remember which petal is the bottom. And then I've got some strawberry slush ink here, and then I can just stamp it, and then it should line up with my punch real nice and easy. So that way you don't always have to try to figure out which way to use the punch. Okay, so I've used 3 different flowers from the stamp set. I've used this nice bold one, and I'm just going to place that in the middle here. Then I've used this one, place that over here, and then the one that I stamped, place that over there. Really nice, easy, and simple. And then you just open your card and tuck it back in. I hope you've enjoyed watching this tutorial. Thanks for watching.